Adjustments budget later in the year. Just to highlight one concern I have, one of the allocations in the provisional numbers that was removed between February and now was the 4 billion rand set aside for infrastructure, for disaster management. And you've just seen in today's headlines these terrible stories of infrastructure damage in the Eastern Cape. I'm quite sure that when the adjustments budget comes on later in the year, we're going to have to revisit that. We're going to have to find some way of accommodating disaster relief and infrastructure spending that now has very little space in the present framework for that.
Now, as Budget 3.0 crosses the finish line, Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana admits this year's process has been a very difficult one.
Let us say, in the initial part of it, particularly in February, it was a bit painful to say you can't take the budget. Maybe 12th of March I was expecting anything. But the painful part is that we have not managed to have a rational discourse. What has been happening is largely noise. The point I was making when I opened today was that Parliament has an important responsibility. They can't shake that responsibility and say it's the Minister of Finance. Parliament, once they table the budget, it's no longer the Minister of Finance's responsibility, it's Parliament's responsibility. Then it becomes painful when people can't exercise their responsibility in terms of the amendments bill. So it's painful in that sense because that's why I'm saying they must also draw some lessons. Because if they're not drawing a lesson, moving forward, they're still going to have a careful exercise when they can't exercise their responsibility once they table the budget.
Come this side.